Hello, hello, Osborne. Alright, we have big stream news, guys. We're now part of the streamer group League of Unremarkables. We got all the cool kids in there. We got Froggy, we got Pank, Evergrown, we got DK in there, we got Aurelia now, we got Fallen Cow, Prology, Mr. E, Sam Antera, Crack Duck, Remembrancer, our guys, our homies. Yo, what's up, Beachab? What's up? Big developments is big developments, yes. Hello, Pancake. Okay, let's just go do this real quick. I don't know what we'll be doing today. I have no clue, chat. I had no plans. It's actually really nice out where I was, so I was supposed to go hike up a mountain, but here we are. Here we are, back online, back on a fucking computer. How disgusting. Would anybody believe me if I said if I told you I hated sitting behind a desk? Is that a believable thing from FTG? I like games, but like, do I like a desk? I don't know. Okay. Well. It's time to pull out the fabled block power sword. No, we haven't used in a while. We haven't used a block power sword. We haven't used this shit in ages. Okay. What's up, FTG? Hope you're having a good week. What's up, Jesse? Hey, for the tier 1 Beach Have. Okay. So we're not gonna use the block one. I don't even know what outfit I want to wear. I feel like 99% of this game is a fit check. It is for me, at least. Oh yeah, let's do this. Let's play a Minotaur. Do that. Let's be the Inquisition's bitch for a little bit. Hello, FTG Yellow Brothers. What is up, Commander Poofy? Feel like. Here, what's up, FTG? Hope you're having a good week. Hope you're having a good week too, Justin. For sure to answer that, but yes. We're having a good week so far. Every week's a good week. If there is nobody playing Space Marine 2, it is because I am dead. If there was someone playing Space Marine 2, I am one of them. That doesn't actually look that good on here. I will sort of take this. You know, I feel like, what's some lore accurate drift to put on the chest piece? Can I swap like the, I don't know, shit brown we got going on here? We're back to liking them again temporarily. No, we never like really like we tolerate Minotaurs. Like's a strong word. Go do a Mark V helmet. I feel like they look good with the Humpty Dumpty helmet. Do we have any idea when patch 13 is coming? Probably May. Probably around Warhammer Skulls, because Warhammer Skulls is coming out in a month. I will be covering all of that, per usual. And then they're going to do all the big releases on that. I mean, I don't mind Minotaurs that much. It's kind of like, I just don't like their fit. I guess we'll like put in some silver. Can I do that? Can I put like a little bit of red? That does look better. It's not accurate though. I'm keeping it. Keeping it anyways. I don't give a fuck. I mean, maybe we could use like a black cloth, and then have the other one. There was supposed to be a major update to the roadmap, they said, or there said there'd be some major changes to the roadmap. So like maybe they're going to combine the new siege mode map with this patch. Wouldn't that be cool? I feel like that's the smartest way to do it, because if they drip feed us siege mode, like if they give us all the new stuff and then no new siege mode map on top of that, The map that we do get is gonna feel way more lackluster in comparison, because like it'll be like, you know, half an update. That's just my opinion. Let me know what you guys think about that. Yeah, fuck. With a survivor's sword. 7 months and a 40 piece? What are we talking about? 7 months. Huh? Right. We'll do this. Don't drip feed us drip. You know, those are words to live by, brother. Hey man, started to watch your videos a month ago. Thank you, AG. What's up, Freaky Frederick? Howdy, howdy. What's up, Amazing Pearl? Where would our drip look the best? Obelisk? Probably not Obelisk, but like maybe Obelisk. What do I even take for this? Hold on. Let's go max tank bulwark. Effective formation, steel within, conviction, scramble targeting, glory shield, inspiration, purity of purpose. Did you guys know rapid regeneration cuts your banner's duration in half? This perk is so shit. It cuts your banner time in half, and you lose out in purity of purpose. That's fucking awful, okay? No one's gonna convince me otherwise. That was a bad perk. And we're going all the way, guys. We're dedicated this time. We're gonna go all the way into like Master of Defense as well. This is the bitch made bulwark build. This is when you want to hide from the enemy fire. Take plasma. The Emperor does not like waiting. Which one? Okay. Hey FTG, do you ever play around custom stratagems or you just prefer true solo? Absolutely. I play around custom stratagems. Yeah, I might actually do that next. That sounds more fun. I've done both. You know, I've done Nightmare difficult or the absolute plus mod. It depends what I'm in the mood for.
Not an unexpected revelation.
Please sign my dog. You don't have a dog, Alonz. I'll be doing a stream with alright, fuck you guys. Yeah guys, so big news, we have a new streamer group thing. Yeah, it's apparently we're a Twitch streamer now, who would have thought. But yeah, we have the League of Unremarkables. We got many of people in there. The original name for the group, I believe, was supposed to be called Fire Team Chud, and I said I'm not joining that. So they changed it. You do have a dog? Since when do you have a dog, Alonz? The League of Unremarkables didn't go over. We'll raid our hello Lord Vegeta. If you remember Fire Team shoved in me, I fucking resent that. Hey, FG and chat, what's up, attacking Marines? Better perks would increase the build variety in all classes. That is true. But we're gonna try this build out in Chaos and then try it out on... That goes our OP banner. Heavy class needs better perks, a new champion. Listen, I ain't denying. I'm on the same page as you, dude. When people tell me Heavy's perks are actually good, I'm like, we're just not playing the same game, I guess. He has good perks. Did good perk variety, though? Absolutely not. He's probably the worst perk variety in the entire game. Like, what are his builds? His builds are, I swap weapon. I made a Wrath of the Empyrean build. That was pretty fun, but I'm gonna call it, like, amazing by any means. Showing.
We can traverse through that tomb and reach the other side that way.
Socrates the Almighty. Oh, you call yourself Socrates the Almighty Rat? I hear Socrates in the, or is it Socrates, Socrates? I can't pronounce the names. I hear he's invincible though. Oh, it's a gallon. Dude, look how much damage reduction we have here. Hold on. We can just take it. We don't even care. We'll just take it. Oh, we can't do that. We got to dodge. I'm just gonna kill him. You're wondering, wow, FTG, that's a lot of damage reduction. How did you achieve such a immaculate number? The answer is simple, chat. Oh god. Alright, it's not that simple. What immaculate damage reduction that was. You guys see that? We're just sitting there and eating it. That's the power of every single damage reduction perk stacked on the tankiest class on Earth. Or, this isn't Earth, but you know, on Demurium. Bulwark makes you too comfortable with how tanky he is. I mean, he's a great class. It is fun to just stack ludicrous amounts of damage reduction in games. I'm not actually convinced that Saber knows how ridiculously powerful damage reduction is in their own game, though. Hey, FTG, what's your opinion on the SM2 PvP mode? How can I have an opinion on something I know nothing of? For what is a PvP to a PvE, or... You ask a fish to know what land is like. It's impossible unless abducted. Famous quotes, thank you. Very philosophical on this trip. Thank you. Thank you. We try here at FCG, we try. What's the most fun class to play in your opinion? It really depends. Probably Assault right now. Assault Wings of Flame is probably the most it's the most engaging build, I think. Which class do you think has the worst reputation? I mean, in what way? Which class has the worst reputation in Space Marine 2 in terms of like how good it is, or like the players that play it? For players, Vanguard has the worst reputation. Vanguard players are like periodically referred to as dickheads, but also I would say the worst reputation of a class power level would be Assault by far. Chapter, we're a Minotaur right now. The Vanguard kill steal, yeah, it's definitely up there. Ironic using the Blood Angel's voice in a Minotaur. It's kind of just like an accidental thing, okay? Listen, guys, if nobody's glazing Sanguinius, it's because I'm dead. You're guessing modded? No, we're just playing Minotaur. What do you mean? Minotaurs are in this game, dude.
Our initial path was obstructed, but we are continuing towards the objective. Haste. The enemy seeks to disrupt the battlefield. Darkness undermines my force.
Probably for a Mortifactor champion pack, that would be nice. You can kind of make Mortifactors already, can't you? Unless you mean armor for them.
A walking echo of oaths forsaken.
Corruption can sway me from my duty. This light is the only thing that pierces the dark. Stay close, brothers. I hear traitorous whispers.
You.
This darkness will
Well, FPG, how we doing? Doing pretty well. How are you doing? I just killed that Terminator. Alright, traverse the tomb. I can do that. Yeah, this map kind of sucks, but I haven't played in ages, so... It seemed only fair. I kind of hope they add the new Chaos Terminator Sorcerer to this mission. That would be nice to see. Will we get that, though? I doubt it. I can grab him. I'm like spamming the execute button. Okay. The game said no. Zene's trickery, I say. You know, I'm hoping at Warhammer Skulls, guys, that we get to see Total War 40k. That's what I'm really looking forward to.
I will hold the relic. Let us depart.
Power Axe is the next heroic. Any perk predictions? I think it's going to be around either the riposte or the like a slow effect. I hope for Frost Axe. I mean, I have no reason to believe it's going to be a Frost Axe other than like my brain desperately wants one. But I'm hoping. I want like a Space Wolf skin and a Frost Axe. No. Give me the power roll, please. The power roll is pretty good for Horde Clear. Especially when you actually get your Oh, Hammer did a tier 1 for 7 months. We've been streaming that long. We've almost been streaming on Twitch a year. Getting there. I think I started streaming in July of last year. Alright, there we go. We're close.
I will light our way.
There we go. Mortifactors are also going to be one of the chapters in Astartes 2. Really? I didn't even see them in there. I didn't see them in the trailer at all. Alright, let's go this guy. Oh, all those Angors, huh? Kill him.
I will hold the relic. Let us depart.
Doesn't waste ammo. That'd be awesome, but probably won't happen. I just want a badass skin. The axe is perfect already. Yeah, I think the perk effect's probably going to be on the power backstep. Like, something to do with the power backstep or riposte. Those are the most unique mechanics to play off of, so that makes the most sense to me. Though my personal preference would, of course, be the Frost Axe. We'll see what they do. It might be cool. Maybe.
Reactivating liturgical consoles is necessary to reset controls. We cannot work in the corrupted shadows. Find a way to spread the relics.
Is the next hero confirmed a power axe? Not confirmed. Well, there were 4 that were like leaked a while back, but kind of confirmed. It'd be really crazy if it wasn't. Like, we know it's in the works. How's the power backstep work? I mean, you just get a parry and you just hold down your melee attack button for slight delay. I'll make a guy in the power axe for that. If you're not. The Bulwark guide is almost done. Only like another, I don't even know, 5 hours until you finish that one. Probably less.
We cannot awaken all the consoles if we right.
The organized gameplay right now? No, not. This is just because I hate myself and want to play Obelisk.
The relic is in place. Turn your attention to the consoles. Reawakening console. Maintain current position until process completes.
Hey, FTG, quick question. How do you know when enemies are under 3% HP other than locking on? That's the only way to know. Is locking on. Tragic but true. You can know when they're below 25%, they start to glow red. But as far as like exactly at 33%, the only way you can tell is with the lock on. Even then, the lock on is 100% 33% because it'll actually show you, like, they will show up as red at 33.3%, which will not trigger Zone of Impact or a tactical prowess. It's pretty funny.
Console activation. Tactical console engaged. System restoration.
Can you play Siege with me? I need wave 50. I don't think you're gonna find any two people on planet Earth that can carry any one guy all the way to 50. It will not be done. Techmarine on Siege is useless? Absolutely not. Techmarine can go very high. Just because it doesn't have his turret doesn't mean he's not strong.
Consoles. Communication in progress. Continue operate return to the liturgical console to complete reactivation.
Who knows? His best setup might actually not even be using his turrets for that.
I am reactivating this console. Interaction with liturgical console terminated. Beginning hostilities in this area.
Oh dear.
The arch enemy are at our doorstep. Grant them only defeat.
Hayes almost timed out that push. 50 was probably possible. He said it took Hayes a long time to get to 50. Yeah, it was in many, there were many incremental attempts for like, it went from like 40 to 45 to 50, and 50 came after the balanced power fist and animation cancel for assault, so it was almost certainly possible before that, but balanced power fist is definitely a game changer. But no two people are gonna go to 50. Like if no one's ever carrying another player to 50. Like everyone in their team comp has to do something. I mean, if I plan on going to 45 with that. Why do people camp the balanced power fist these days? I mean, for siege mode, you definitely do because it has ridiculously high clean potential. It has a higher base damage, means you don't actually have to charge up anything with block charges to get your maximum damage potential off on that one, which is pretty good. Especially since Assault can just animation cancel his way out of any of the downsides. Chaos is definitely not fun. It's more so the ranged gameplay loop in the game in general is not very fun. That's the bigger issue. I'd read the Night Lords trilogy, yes. Probably the best trilogy for 40k in my opinion. FTG, can you attempt an Iron Warrior customization tactical or heavy for shits and giggles? I mean, I probably could. I do have an Astartes overhaul customization mod I can use too. And like actually use one.
Navigating this cursed darkness will be difficult without that relic.
Mandatory reading, pretty much. I'm curious to see, guys. So Warhammer Skulls is out in a month, like I mentioned earlier in the stream. Everyone just came in. Nice good sound, thank you. Everyone just came. Oh, I didn't mean to grab it again. If everyone just came in, Warhammer Skulls is coming out in like a month. So if we're gonna get any massive updates or ideas for Space Marine 2 or Darktide, it's probably going to be there. Maybe we'll see some stuff for Space Marine 3, but Space Marine 3 is going to probably be a ways off. We already know that game is a 4-year dev cycle, so it's not coming out until 2029. What's up, Charles? Which one of your Assault builds would you recommend? I mean, if you haven't played Assault yet, it's just the easiest one. Heroic Power Fist. Heroic Power Fist is so easy with armor reinforcement, it's like genuinely boring though. The most entertaining one is Power X. Ow. The power sword executions are all the reason you need to actually use this thing.
No corruption can sway me from my choosing.
Silence that beast's call for its foul brethren!
I hear traitorous whispers in my mind. This darkness suffocates, but my faith sustains me.
Yeah, this is the only part of Chaos I don't particularly like. Well, actually, it's one of the parts of Chaos I don't like, where it's just, okay, here we have, like, we have 4 Rubric Marines that are, like, 30 meters away from each other each. So it's like, this one's over here, which means if you're a melee class, you gotta, like, individually just hunt down every single one. Riveting gameplay. And also teleport away from you. Like that. Now I've approximately traveled probably like, I don't know, 50, 60 meters to kill one guy. FTD, are you enjoying this patch? Well, this patch is... I know you're fucking with me, buddy, but this patch is not... That was actually new. Not a lot going on in Space Marine 2 right now.
I feel cleansed by this light.
Hello gamers, what's up at 3:03 a.m.? What's up, Mello? When the RE9 stream? Could be right now. Could do that. Yeah, become an RE9 content creator. Resident Evil content creation is actually pretty fun. I would do that. I have a lot to say on those games in that series.
No noble death for you, Oathbreakers! Focus on that monster!
RE4 remake is peak Resident Evil. Not if you watch the Chromecast video. You should pick a class and go through each perk column and choose the worst one, see if you can make it work. I mean, you probably could make it work. Would it be fun though? Not really. How many times and how many streams have I seen you knocked out of your banner today? Let's see. Considering I only streamed once today, I can answer part of that question. At least once. At least one stream, I should say. Now, how many times a stream? I haven't been keeping track.
betrayer.
Oh, the banner's on OP in this game. If the banner didn't have like a 120-second cooldown, imagine like a 90-second cooldown, 60-second cooldown. Tried PvP to play as the Iron Warrior Heavy and got rolled up like a booger. I'll stick to PvE. My thoughts exactly, brother. Welcome back.
Ready to deploy.
I watched it in the Bulwark build for the phase for Bulwark build this morning. I mean, that's just the life of the power server, dude. You just gotta, I mean, when you're in your banner, you kind of get every single opportunity. Chill. The banner lets you do whatever the fuck you want. Behold.
See what becomes of those who pray to dark gods. Deploying crack grenade.
Thing. Wait, come down. I guess not.
Cursed champion of chaos falls.
IFG shouts up Launchbox. How many of you guys would like a Celestial Lion champion skin? Listen, I would love a Celestial Lion champion skin. I would actually take that over every other champion skin we've gotten so far, except for like maybe the Sanguinary Guard one. However, that's a super niche chapter. Not a founding chapter. I mean, I guess you're the Black Templars. The Black Templars are way more popular than the Celestial Lions are. I guess we'll do founding chapters first, yeah. We're getting an Iron Hands one next. So there was like a data mine for a Tech Marine and a tactical skin. What do they do with that? We get shit stomped by the Inquisition? I mean, not really. They get shit stomped by Orc Snipers. What are you talking? What Inquisition? Why did I choose to do Reliquary, guys? I don't remember. Well, what made me do this? Why did I pick this? A Psychic class would be a good fit in this game. Yeah, it'd be a good fit, but they're not going to do it. They're saving that for Space Marine 3, almost like guaranteed. Because it's a good map. Yeah, Obelisk is a super good map. I mean, the ending, like Blackstone portion, if this had a proper boss fight at the end, it would be the best map. Okay, that's a fucking lie, but it'd be a better map. See, I believe you said because I hate myself. I don't remember that. You'd rather just have Heretic skins? I mean, Heretics are not coming to PvE, they said multiple times. The people talking about Heretics coming to Siege mode, listen, either Focus Entertainment is playing like the biggest game of bluffing possible, they're fibbing, or they're not coming. It's all cope.
The sorcerer and the device are unreachable behind them. Lead away forward. Those wolves are children and energy of the war. Those eyes provide energy for the sorcerer's protection. We cannot slay them while they exist. Eliminating their spirits reduces the shield strength. Target the remaining orcs.
Its rotten blood corrupts all it touches.
Brothers, hold your attacks until the eyes have appeared again. Not be stopped. We will not be overcome.
Just remove the chalice part and you're good. I think it would take more than that to fix this map, to be honest.
The eyes are visible.
This is what they taste of true divinity. Ammunition cache here. Brothers, honor our chapter's colors.
Where's the last one?
Do not let his distractions overwhelm you. Let us remind the sorcerer how the Imperium treats heritage. Corruption only that sorcerer stands between us and our objective. We enter. Our mission is almost over, brothers. We finish it by rotating his obvious replica. Tell us a report.
I reckon this boss will eventually get replaced by the new League Sorcerer. What do you think? They'd have to like change voice lines and stuff. Like, maybe they will. I hope they do. That'd be cool. I would prefer that. I would prefer a boss. A bit better, but I did mention that. Your sword's on the block build? Yes. Yes, it is. You know, the funniest part to me is when I posted about Space Marine 3 the other day, people were like, Space Marine 3 is in development? They were actually just living under a rock. I don't know how you play Space Marine 2 and don't know Space Marine 3 is coming out. Okay. That was a boring map. TV sus the case, it seems. Yeah, some people just live under rocks, but I guess if gaming is not your priority, that actually makes a lot of sense. It's probably better for you too, for being honest. But let's go play that. I'll play on a custom strat. Is it the Prime SM2 dev team that's working on SM3? Yes. The team that is currently working on Space Marine 2 is not the same dev team at all. That was working on Space Marine 3, or is working on Space Marine 3. Or at least they said the one that's working on Space Marine 2 right now is not the original team. So, kind of says everything you need to know about it, right? Where are we going to? I mean, I feel like Inferno is just the best map in this game. Let's do debuffs. Let's do it with my favorite little mix of like buffed enemies, supremacy of the strong. Not actually. Did I say favorite mix? I meant the worst shit ever. Extreme challenge. Effective taunt. No, tsunami. Summoner. Twice the foe. Maybe we'll take... I'm sure we won't run out of ammo. I'm sure. He was not actually sure. How could I run out of ammo? That wouldn't make any sense, guys. Like, come on. Get real. Twice the foe infuriates me. It's probably about to infuriate me. It will probably... I mean, we are bulwark, so killing the range guys can be a little obnoxious. If it spawns a double neurothroat. Oh, I want the bots off. What's a tsunami modifier? It just means you have every wave's a massive wave. Never ran out of ammo with the power fist. Well, we aren't using the power fist. We're using the power sword. This might have been a little ambitious. This would probably take a couple attempts. Not more. It depends what boss spawn you get. Like, extreme challenge, not too bad. The other stuff here, though... Strategy Hard is more difficult than Absolute Right. Yes, I do have an entire video on like all the difficulties and their differences if you're curious. We'll explain in more detail. But basically, there's like an incoming and outgoing damage modifier. It's a little bit higher on hard strats.
refinery to destroy the enemy swarm. The KEYBINDS must proceed to the
Just use your sword as a boomerang until it runs out of ammo. I'm sure that'll work.
then infiltrate the refinery and complete demolition.
Does the video start with, hey guys, first regards from here? Of course it does. What do you mean?
Only when the
That goes without
main
saying.
swarm has entered the blast zone. Captain Akaram will coordinate our efforts overboard. There is sure to be an ambush.
My catchphrase, dude. That's like saying, I don't know, did Spider-Man say, did Spider-Man scream Mary Jane? Of course he did.
Another Xenos bioform eliminated. Xenos approaching.
I caught that one right in my noggin. FGG, do you think they'll add a Terminator class as a class in Space Marine 3? Or in the playstyles of 3-man teams, not more accurate to have them for a playable class? I don't think they're going to add Terminators ever. I'm going to be honest. Like, maybe there'd be a Terminator section in the mission. And, like, in the campaign. If you see Terminators, they're probably going to be in campaign. It depends on how ambitious the game is.
One more mindless beast slain.
Maybe I shouldn't have taken the plasma pistol list. Probably should have taken an ammo reserve option on the heavy bolt pistol. We'll be fine. I'm sure we'll be fine. They'll add a chaplain class that buffs your team or something. They said maybe. They said that was their next priority, probably. I don't think we're ever going to apothecary because I don't think they want to add more healing to the game. In fact, I don't remember where they said it, but they said something about like healing in the game already was like something they just wish they never added. Which, low-key, I understand. Alright, first, beautiful. We got 4 biovores maybe right off the bat. It's a 2-for-1er. It's just what the doctor ordered, dude. So, waiter, 4 more helpings of biovores, please.
These craven hide beasts can never triumph against us.
More worried about the range attacks from these guys than their actual, in the fist mine that's being dispensed on my ass. Okay. Alright, come on, just... Wow. I was like an insta shot. Ow.
Toxins befoul my bloodstream.
I'm sure we'll be fine. I mean, like, if we die, like...
Evade the small bombs. Burn the banner. Force and winning.
I wouldn't mind not getting fucking range spammed by these guys. What the fuck? Oh. Okay.
Take it down! Disgusting tyrannous scum!
I always take silicon on this class. This is where I'd much rather have Wings of Flame. I do think of like, you know, I'm not one to complain, but if I were a whiner, I would say, hey, maybe sending 50 bajillion spore mines on top of these guys and like 4 biowards right at the start. That might have been like a little mean. Oh, a relic. That's convenient. I guess I'll grab that.
My resolve is tempered.
Can't see a thing.
Fly the banners of the angelic host!
Oh my goodness, dude. Oh, the range.
I am
Plus banner, plus banner.
duty remains.
Plus relic. Spores are just free damage, that is true. Right, the spores are our friends, not food. See? But I take that. See, that's why I'm not a whiner. If I was a whiner, I would complain about spores, but as I said, I'm not. They killed them for us. The monkey's paw curls. But this class is fucking OP. Actually, I at least thought we were gonna die earlier there. I thought we were fucking with it one corner.
Another Xenos fire form eliminated.
Well, that's one rough part done. Only Dante's try a situation like this. This is average Lion gameplay, actually. This is what the Lion would do. He's like, oh. Think when he has took down 2 Titans, just imagine, like, see this, like, line of... That's a lot of range, guys. That's a lot of range enemies here.
One more mindless beast slain. Banner ready to deploy.
Yeah, but my point was, Sanguinius would have made, like, a straight beeline down the middle. His epic spear. It's just one shot every turn of warrior.
It's nuclear in the end, brothers.
What's the drip today, FTG? This is a Minotaur, brother. Don't you fuck with the Minotaurs? They're kind of like suckers for the Inquisition. The High Lords, I mean, all the above, really. The Minotaurs scared you after they killed a bunch of Lamenters? Yeah, but who doesn't kill a bunch of Lamenters? A sad truth, yeah. Now, I always felt like Horus was the Tai Lung of Warhammer 40k. That's a Kung Fu Panda reference, if anybody's unaware. You guys remember Tai Lung? But their Chapter Master's armor is fucking awesome. It is. Even though they have the ugliest, like, piss yellow armor ever. The Lamenters kind of dunked on the Minotaurs to the point of leaving them out of adapt. Listen, okay, if there's one group that gets a dunk that deserves to get dunked on, it is probably the Minotaurs. So I don't know if you guys saw the Yarg stat spreadsheet. He's pretty fucking annoying to fight against. Tai Lung was supposed to be the Dragon Warrior, that's true, dude. And Horus is supposed to be the War Master. Instead, he became the greatest heretic. No, I guess he actually became the War Master, didn't he? That's really more of a title. But I guess being the Dragon Warrior is also just a title. You just read the stupid scroll that has nothing on it. It's just tough love, exactly.
Talassa, you need to acquire the Astra Militarum demolition codes required to deploy and
I'm in. A hug from Brazil. Space Marine has been on sale for some time now. Thinking about the state of the game today. You think it's worth buying? It is definitely worth buying. It's been on sale twice in like the past month. I'm kind of shocked by that.
Not what we are looking for.
The stat spreadsheet, yeah. Data sheet. His data sheet. I'm sorry. What I said. Big E is it? Wait, you say the God Emperor's Master Shifu? He does kind of have the same energy as Master Shifu, doesn't he? That poor Ravener got murdered in the dirt. I forgot how satisfying block weapons are. I forgot how annoying enraged enemies are. That's so. Look at this interactive gameplay. You actually can't do anything if you don't block charges or they don't attack you. So Malkador is Uguay? that all adds up actually.
Try searching for these.
Yeah, Malkador being a giant turtle makes sense. If Big E is Master Shifu, who's Uguay? Apparently Malkador, though. I'm pretty sure Uguay was stronger than Master Shifu, and Malkador was definitely not stronger than the Emperor, considering how he fucking died. Malkador and Sigilite. You know, before I even saw the animation they had of Malkador, I was immediately just thinking to myself, like, alright, he must sound like this way. And then he came on screen, he sounded exactly like I thought he would. I'm like, yep, that's Malkador, alright. There's only two ways you can have Malkador sound. It's like they did in the animation, you have to have him sound like the advisor from Total Warhammer. faster.
Fortify your psyches.
The orcs are at that door.
Lay eyes upon a hunter.
I hate everything. I hate life. I honestly, I don't even know why they content. I don't know why. Why this game? Why games these? Why did I choose to play this? Okay. That was fucking up. That was the biggest fuck up of them all.
Rid your minds of its invasive whispering.
This is so fun. Absolutely. Wow, another relic just for me. I could end. Please. I'm begging you. Okay. Have you seen the April Fool's Musical Games Workshop made? No, I'm not.
That was an end to the witching parasite.
All the beams spam. Yeah. He's slightly out of the short range here. Okay. This is where the Xenophase blade is definitely better. Because you can actually hit them pretty easily. Maybe this later's like a spy movie, dude. Yeah, except I hit every wrong quick time event and I just get turned into like you know the Resident Evil Ada scene where like she goes through the fucking laser beams and you just die if you hit the wrong button? That's me. How can they fly without wings? I don't know, dude. Probably because they have just like, dude, their brains are just too big for you to comprehend how they fly. Okay. Why so many psychic heads? Because it's on Summoner. Every uninterrupted call for reinforcements summons an extremis enemy, and extreme challenge that you get more extremis. You can get like 4 of them, 5 of them at once. All very riveting, all very fun.
The path is cleared.
For shadow boxing with the zone for of course. Their heads are filled with helium. That's a good one. 2 relics, dude. How nice would the game possibly be to me?
Its deceptions end now.
Now they're on 2 of them. He's coming out of hand. Well, Battle Brothers, what is up?
No more surprises from this. Evade the spore bombs. Disgusting.
I love Extreme Challenge. Best modifier in my opinion. It is pretty damn fun. I mean, when it's not like 5 bio boards, I should say.
Connecting my setting line.
Dumbass. You fucking idiot. Get raped. Does shield rush depend on the weapon damage modifier? I don't think the shield rush does. Pretty sure the shield bash will. I remember checking that way back when. It's actually a very important piece of information. I'll check after this. Shield rush definitely does. Or shield bash. It's like it also take your block charges into account.
Another Xenos bioform eliminated.
Do you think making unblockables parryable for Majoris and Extremis enemies while Sanctified Wrath Reliquary is active is a good buff for it? Well, I mean, all the unblockables are actually better off dodged in this game.
Swarm psycho in my sights.
Anyways. I don't think Sanctified Wrath Reliquary really needs a buff.
Armor breaking grenade. Synaptic manipulator sight. Brothers, honor our chapter's colors. Governor, watch the ground.
No, that was actually better off than taking the okay.
Crushed beneath our ceramite tread.
This is why I wanted the heavy bolt pistol, by the way.
Psychic howls fall silent. Exterminated. Tyranny. Coming.
Be a lot of Tyranids coming. Saber's a big banner, lose all charge, get staggered out of the animation as a treat. Yeah, I don't think we should do that. That doesn't sound very fun at all.
Celeste, Cadians are running out of time. How close are you to the Promethean facility? Entering the refinery, Clyde.
I think I have to wait for my banner to come up here.
We're making
Come on.
good time. You're going to need it.
Okay. I just swap my ammo, please. Thank you. I'm free again. Free to kill. Dr. Snake with the Prime for 4 months. Sim. In this economy?
Looks like preparation operations were close before the guard was wiped out. Use the codes to bring the bomb and finish its deployment into the grid for me very well. Cautiously, if you know what is good for you.
Yeah, maybe I gave myself a very toxic modifier for a plasma pistol. Maybe 5 zone throw versus plasma was not the most entertaining thing I could have done. Okay.
This infestation has persisted for too long.
Aerial devastation in 1 man. Oh, let me read that in a second. Aerial devastation in 1 man who streams harder than any Navy SEAL is ready to kill. How many Navy SEALs stream? Hold on, wait. There's like 2. It's like, oh yeah, bet you never see a Navy SEAL play League of Legends like this. Too many if you want another fucked up short. How tall is Virgil from Devil May Cry in platform shoes? 5'11". .5'11" in platform shoes, 6 foot on Tinder. That's the Magnus way, guys. This stream is propaganda for the Space Force, always has been. I love if I posted the game is on sale, it would be like, this guy's getting fucking kickbacks from Saber, I know it, as if it wouldn't be like incredibly fucking illegal to not tell people that.
Delta Charge Prime, deploying now. Rights of activation have been observed. Generators come in the machine code's name. Brain sequencing initialized.
Alright.
Delivering
This.
payload.
Well, maybe I should just take a stim because I actually like if I die, it's not going to be because I took a battle of attrition. I'm going to get blown up by 50 swarm mines. Generator 4. I hardly care about the generator at all, but I guess we'll go out. Yeah, everybody thinks they're going to be Omni-Man, but they just wind up being Alan the Alien, you know what I'm saying?
Supplemented while in operation. X-axis aligned. Running on this side as well. This is a precise operation. We will have to hold out.
Ah yes, 4 bio, of course. I gotta say, at least BioWare animations of Punk killing them were cool. We kinda just had to cruise off, don't we? I wanted to use a pistonade, I can smell it.
Y-axis aligned. Large enough error of 0.0 nanometers. Investigating all desires to guide precision. Hold out the wild oak. The deed is nearly done.
That was a goof. Thought he was lower.
Need support.
the Bioware killing animations, really good things about them. They are pretty good. There used to only be one. They actually added more animations to the Bioware executes than they did the Raveners. Yeah, Raveners still have one. I hope that changes. Okay. The deed is done, people.
These craven high priests can never triumph against us. Another Xenos bioform eliminated.
I don't know how many extremists there would be at the end. It's like a lot if we make it. We have another relic, so we probably will. Maybe, probably not. That's what we get.
Fresh munitions.
We got a double neuro throw on that. We'll either get a boss.
Let's go. Relinquish me, beast.
I'm really on the door. I don't like fighting off the zone throw, to be entirely honest with you.
Slithering Xenos lies dead. Stay close and sharp.
I know what comes next is that like I'm gonna have to run all the way back to the ammo box, and then they're all gonna spawn again. This gonna be a whole mess, be a whole thing. Giant detour, 500 spore mines, yes. Coming back from vacation. Tell me, chat, what's the most exotic meat you're willing to eat? I'll go first. Pikachu, dude. I would eat Pikachu. I would eat every Pokemon just for curiosity's sake.
Exterminated.
Okay, that's What are the best prestige perks for the assault class? I have a whole video on that if you're curious, but right now, like duelist, scramble targeting, practice aim, hammer of wrath's by far the best one, and unyielding oath. Those are the best options generally. Whatever the fuck Silbova was eating in Phantom Menace, dude, I don't think I'd eat that shit. To be honest. What's after you rocking today? We're a Minotaur right now. All right, this is a boss. No boss spawn. All right, we have 2 more opportunities to get shit on. I'm taking the Melta Bomb because like I might actually just blow up 5 zone throws at once at this. That has been an opportunity before. It perhaps will be again. Even the Magnet Pokemon? Yeah, that's the last one I'll eat because you probably told me.
This infestation has persisted for too long.
Tyrannid meat maybe or orc 50-50. You know we have like Portobello, like stuffed Portobello. I thought that's what an orc would taste like. FTG, can you make the Emperor sign a picture? Ow. No. Wow, thanks, pal. You're so fucking cool. This guy shot me while I was monologuing. You sly dog. Caught you lacking. We're always lacking. It's not a hard thing to find. Oh, that was it. Okay. Oh, I don't knock back up. No. Maybe boss in last arena, probably.
The flame will stand against them
Okay.
better than any war.
We'll keep that for now. We're in an okay position to win. Oh. We're in a slightly worse position to win.
Be ready.
Depends if we get a double boss spawn or not.
Come on, we have reached the ambush position. Dig in. We need that bomb triggered for optimal yield.
Guess then we chat. Why is the alien's blood red?
Be in position for a while yet.
I mean, dude, why do you assume an alien blood would not be red? Maybe, I don't know, you know, like, we see various types of blood on Earth, but, like, most mammals, and even, like, reptiles have red blood. Not caterpillars, though. The bugs are fucking weird, okay?
Summon troops. Fortify your psyches.
Two zone probes. How many do I deserve?
The bulk of the swarm is continuing along the predicted path. Continue holding.
Disgusting tyranid scum.
Nice, let's do this.
Another seed of fire form eliminated.
Thank you, Zone Throw, for falling into melee range and then teleporting.
Hive mind reels from the zone troops again.
Ow.
Injecting stim.
Guess we'll do that. Tao tastes like disappointment. Tao would probably taste like a... I would make chips and fish out of Tao. Tao fish and chips sounds pretty good. Like a mean tartar sauce in there. Know what I'm saying?
Enemies on our rear flank.
Tao tastes like salmon, yeah. The horseshoe crab has blue blood. Interesting little fact. Troops on the door ready, that party attends. Hello. How are you? What were you playing? I assume you're playing this. We were just talking about,
Halfway there, brothers.
actually, what the fuck were we talking about? Something stupid. So the door with a tier 1 for 4 months. Very much, brother. Ow. That might not be the most economic use of that, I'm not gonna lie. My guy comes in and subs. Oh shit. Oh fuck. The legends were true. Oh, he's fucking dead. Okay. Apparently you're my favorites list? Yes, you are indeed. Hello, hello. Oh god! Kidding, that was a false panic. Like the TSA when you got a lighter in your pocket. Not that I've ever had that happen. I don't smoke. If I did.
The squad is almost fully committed.
Did I really deserve the double sniper shots there? Okay. Now they're both just sitting down there, okay. Well, I know I did deserve that portion.
One more mindless beast slain.
I mean, it's definitely my fault for going down here. That was not the best place to fight these guys. God, just move out of the way. This sniper. You're like single-handedly responsible for my death. I mean, besides me, of course.
You are clear to detonate. Cook those rotten bastards. Understood, Commander. Readying the charge.
Okay, let me just make a little exit. All ranged fam. Am I gonna even be able to do the Okay.
Lassa, what in damnation is going on down there? We will miss
What the fuck?
if we do not hurry.
I'm trying, boss. I'll just block up there. I could have to do with the endless fucking range spam in the middle of this.
Talassa, I still have a million targets on Auspex. Explain yourselves.
There's 2 current effects. Is that enough? Is that not?
We are working a solution.
Banner, ready to deploy.
Okay. Got 41 seconds to do that. There's probably a little thing up here. I'm gonna put a banner up here. What we'll do. Okay, well, none of that worked out. Okay. Well, let's go try. 50 billion range spams. Double car fishes if you like that. It was gonna be hard. It was gonna be hard if we did that. I shouldn't have put myself down there and wasted the relic. That was probably the worst mistake we made there. Yeah, I wouldn't be mad if they had nothing next patch. Yeah, an ammo box, that's stuff I needed. Well, it was technically. I didn't pick it up. Wow, this pile of shit that actually probably would have saved my life there for like the CHP recovery. Perhaps that was a little ambitious. Actually, I should have just waited to see the stats for me. I was kind of curious how many zone throws I killed that game. It was a lot. But yeah, I was blasting some true slows, working out to do lethal consistent for me back to absolute. That's fair, dude. It can definitely be hard. Let's see. What we got. What do I want to play next? Could do. Sniper Marksman Carbine is like genuinely comical at this point. How fun it is. So is TAC. TAC, Rapid, Rate of Fire Tactical. Full Boss Nuker. Oh yes. Really all you need. And your Minotaur losing is canonical for them is true. That is true. Not as bad as the Lamenter, but still pretty bad. Right, let's see. You know, the best chapter, I guess, I see this time, Imperial Fist. I do like the Imperial Fist. I think the successor chapters for Rogal Dorn generally look the best. Like Hammers of Dorn, Subjugators, Celestial Lions are like my favorite successor chapter for them. Crimson Fist. Even the Sons of the Phoenix are okay. Red Templars. Red Templars feel like they're from the 80s, though. Like, this is too bright red. Like, why would you ever send a guy this bright out in the battlefield? I guess you'd say the same for, like, Sons of Medusa. But... Alright, we'll fit the drip. Oh, I guess I already had a pretty good outfit for this, huh? I'm in some water, though. 1 second, chat. I'm not doing another custom strat. It's gonna take forever. Ooh, the black... This cape pauldron? Eek. First time still absolutely can't believe we do this all the time. It definitely gets easier after a while. Definitely does. I mean, you can still die sometimes if there's like crazy shit. Like, it depends what you're doing. Like, I wouldn't take this build to Chaos usually. If you're playing as Tyranids, like, this is pretty poppin'. Though I hope they do something to Chaos at some point to make it more fun to fight. I like it when there's Chaos spawn on the screen, but like when it's like Rubric Marine spam, not super fun. Alright, I'm gonna grab my water. I'll be back. Continue. Guys, we're approaching that time period when my humble computer room, because my humble stream room becomes a sauna. What's the first option on the list? It's just the testing arena. Oh, that reminds me to test something here actually on the bulwark. Does the base damage change based on your weapon? Pretty easy way to test. Are you running mods? Well, I'm running this is the only mod I run here, so the testing menu. It's just convenient, so you just go check the damage and stuff like that. Okay. Didn't see mods typed, I got confused, so it's testing menu is why. It just says that when you have it.
My brothers have fallen. I must
Okay.
not fail the Primarch.
Here. I mean, this would be very easy to check real quick. Alright, so 55.
Detecting Tyranid presence.
And if we go all the way up, 85. This is with Merciless Resolve. We have 15 damage here. Alright, we'll swap over to the block. Sciencing time. Well, I already know the shield bash takes damage into account. I'm just checking the shield rush. Also, guys, we're now part of the streamer group, League of Unremarkables. It has been ordained. What is a streamer group? It's a league of unremarkable people. What it is. Nothing remarkable to be found, yeah. The League of Unremarkable, is that a real thing? Yeah, it is. You can click on it. It's our streamer group. Got all the 40k cool kids in it. The 40k club. Plus Froggy. Just kidding. That was a joke. Or as Bricky would put it, plus DK. Alright, warrior. Yeah, so it does make a difference on the shield bash at least. This was 55 before. Yeah, it does. So it matters for both. Okay. Picking a whole other set of Infinity Stones. We love Infinity Stones. Okay. Let us play. What the fuck was I gonna play for? Oh yeah, the tactical soccer bolt rifle build. That's it. The subjugator one. I feel like the green would look very pretty on Ballistic Engine. Is the new weekly stratagem out? No, it's not a reset yet. It's on a new week for Wednesday. Okay, guys. Now we pray for Neurothropes only.
Retaking those sectors is a lost cause. Bombardment from orbit risks collateral damage, so we need a more targeted
One
approach.
second.
Commandeer a Nova
One
cannon
second, I gotta
explosive
set my
warhead from the Navy
friend
supplies in the Astra Militarum depot and deliver the payload by rail. We shall collapse the superstructure from below. We will secure the Militarum depot in no time, Lieutenant.
That might have been the greatest waste of ammunition I could have possibly started this match off with. And that too. I don't know why I decided to shoot the Hormigons.
If conditions obscure the path, look for the flashing guideposts.
But you're sad he's afraid, he's ashamed to be a 40k fan. Well, I mean, I think what he said that he was ashamed to be a 40k fan, but he was ashamed to be a 40k fan because of all, like, the actual insane 40k fans that complain about the dumbest shit ever, which is pretty fair. I would also be ashamed to be a 40k fan if we're talking about those people.
Advance when it is clear.
I think 40k is cool, there's also a connotation for it. At least the fandom. They'll vanish. Yeah, sure, but there's more to the community than those people, so it's messed up to just put the whole community in the same branch like he did. Well, I don't think that's at all what happened, first of all. I also think it's more so that, it's like, so if you say you're a 40k fan, it's like saying I'm a Star Wars fan, okay, but like there's an obvious connotation to like certain things. And that connotation is brought up by a particular group in 40k. Like a lot of people are like, oh, you're a 40k fan? You must be like racist, you must be this, and yada yada yada. And there's a reason it was like that for a long time. It's gotten better, but it's not like completely unfounded. It's not a completely unfounded stereotype. It did come from somewhere. It come from like a pretty disproportionate amount too. Or say a vocal minority even.
Prepare for low visibility.
Even Space Marine 2 is a weird sub-community of the military sim weirdos. I don't think there's anything wrong with military sim. If they want a sim, it's a little different. They can engage with something however they want. I think that's what we're talking about. Bro, I've never heard that stereotype. You've never heard the stereotype of like these super... Oh no, you could not possibly hear that stereotype. I knew about that stereotype before I even liked 40k, and that was like 10 years ago. 10 plus years ago.
At the first objective, Lieutenant Titus. Activate the Quartermaster's console away from the machine spirit. Instructed to load the implosive warhead onto the tray and assist it when necessary.
God. God, the rate of fire on this thing is so fucking fun. Hormagon head too small? Sure, is that Sons of Medusa? No, it's a Subjugator. From YouTube to Twitch, Subtype PG, what's up, Josie? We're currently getting shot at by an erasure of Ares dead. We killed him. Stalker Bolt Rifle has been one of the most satisfying guns in this game for ages.
We require a Nova Cannon implosive warhead to be loaded on the train.
This is why I like the Tower Gladius. The port clear here is actually quite good for a knife. Much better than the Argent Edge. Actually, wait, do I have the Power Gladius on or the Argent Edge? Oh, hold up. This is the Argent Edge, right? Yeah? No? This is definitely not the Argent Edge. Okay, no, I'm actually tripping, sorry. Did I mean to take an Argent Edge on this? I think I did. I think I actually meant to take an Argent Edge on this. My bad. As I'm glazing the Power Gladius's Horde clear, I'm like, I meant to take an Argent Edge. rip video potential, dude. There's potential in everything. There's potential in everything. You're not. Let us take. I think this is just the best. This is how I prefer to set this one up these days. You could take Shadow Stab. I don't know if I would, though, personally. I'd be giving up a lot for that. On a more positive note, I unlocked the last heroic weapon I still needed the other day. Which one's that, dude? The last one. Which one? What's the last one you picked? If I had to pick a last one, it would be the hammer. The heroic thunder hammer. The Wrapped Bolt Sniper was the last one you bought? Hold on. The Argentine looks like the knife you have in the Metro series. It's just kind of a Bowie knife. You're not wrong. It is just kind of a Bowie knife. You don't like sniper rifles? They bore you? The Heroic Bolt Sniper is like one of the most entertaining guns in this whole game, I feel. That was pretty fun.
Scans show the Tyranid numbers growing exponentially within the Hive City. Retaking those sectors is a lost cause. Bombardment from all
was very entertaining.
damage, so we need a more targeted approach. Commandeer a Nova Cannon implosive warhead from the Navy supplies in the Astra Militarum depot and deliver the payload by rail. We shall collapse the superstructure from below.
We will secure the Minotaur. Keep close, brothers. Do not get separated in this storm.
The battle disturbs Avarax's arid landscape. Dust schools can arise with little warning. If conditions obscure the path...
What's wrong with the salamanders? Nothing. I do think they're one of the more boring... I don't know. I find them a little boring. Just a little bit. I like Vulcan. I don't care much for, like, the actual chapter, though.
Advance while it is cleared.
Look at that. Fire rate, this thing's nuts. What's the testing menu for? It just gives you a, lets you test builds out and check their damage numbers and stuff like that and spawn enemies. You're fully aware the Wrapped Sniper is incredibly strong. I still find it fun. That's more important to me. I mean, it depends what you like, I guess. If you like one-shot kills or not. The Instigator is pretty fun as well. Okay. Arnie. Pops up for 2 seconds, just gets fucking eviscerated. Okay.
This squall is as harmful as a summer breeze.
There's always more light attacking here so we don't get caught by the that shit. Or this shit, I should say, that we can roll out of the way. Because if you fight them in front, they will wind up doing that shit to you eventually. What a rude boss.
The storm has dissipated.
Oops. Oops.
This is our killing ground, brothers.
Okay. You're cool.
Through the great brothers.
Thought it had the drop on us.
The storm has dissipated.
I feel like Raveners have to be like the most undervalued, or I should say under. What's the word I'm looking for? I can't think.
The lights will guide us.
Downplayed enemy in this game. And they're way more dangerous than Lictors, I feel. And walking down for so long, even with an Argent Edge, is pretty dangerous. It's mainly because they like to hang around. I mean, Lictors do the same thing, but like, Raveners like to just dig underground and just wait for the most inopportune moment to fuck you over. They are the frame trap kings.
The storm has dissipated.
That is all? Did the enemy run out of weapons? Swatting out magazine.
Raveners leave pissed too, yeah, as well. They're very much an area denial enemy. They can vanquish your HP pretty easily.
No visibility.
The one shots, I think the better rifle, the Power Fist. That's certainly a great rifle in this game. Okay, what else is there? Argent edging the boss as it should. Argent Edge is pretty strong. I hope they give this to like all fencing weapons at some point. I would use more fencing options if they behaved like this one.
Ready to scan.
Prepare for low visibility.
But I'm pretty sure that was an intended nerf. Raptors are so toxic, their piss is acidic. Yeah, pretty much.
This is our killing ground, brothers. Keep up. Magazine out. Magazine in.
You still prefer fencing over balance? I think normal fencing weapons have kind of fallen off. I think the weakest at the moment. This one's on crack, but
Instructed to load the implosive warhead onto the train and assist it when necessary.
That was too easy. Fill your packs, brothers.
We require
by the heroic Thunder Hammer, it's also like the worst Thunder Hammer, besides the fencing one. It's just these days, the classes that would want a fencing weapon, they all have a combat knife, which means they're just taking Argent Edge. Pepperin goes nuts with the Argent Edge, yeah. He goes nuts with the Omniscient Axe and Argent Edge, and even the Power Axe. There's a lot of good options. The rate of fire on this gun is peak. That may have been overkill.
Smells like fresh munitions.
Alrighty, FTG, I'm gonna head to bed. Have a fun rest of the stream, man. Not one step back. Take it easy, Doran. I think for the raid, dude. And congrats on getting your last heroic weapon. Shit. Oh god. Who dares? Oh, it's you.
We have the warhead on the move, Lieutenant.
Good.
Thanks, catch you later. Take it easy, man.
Payload to the train.
You want a heroic last fusel so bad? Me too.
Facility schematics. There is a
I mean, last fusel's a really fun gun in this game. Has been since it came out. Alright. All the way up the elevator we go.
Auspex opticals calibrated.
We missed every shot. We missed every shot. No, we missed every hit. That was just alright. I mean, we didn't really like lose anything for it. We got all our ammunition back, but we lost aura. All the Tyrants were like, "Look at that loser. He missed." Once you're on the path of missing the first shot, you must miss everyone after.
Swapping out magazine. Never turned out fresh ammunition.
Benefits.
This squall is as harmful as a summer breeze.
Kills that damn so-and-so. Silence the one who killed it. Cleansing identified.
The storm has dissipated.
Holy crap, this thing melts zone threat. Certainly does. I mean, the Stalker Bolt Rifle is already good for that. It's just extra fire rate here. The DPS here is the highest, though you do get more per shot damage on the 2.3 times headshot multiplier version.
The lights will guide us, brothers.
So I will also say, like, this is probably a weapon I only like versus Tyranids. That's like true for most bullet weapons.
Even humble
With the fire rate version, yes. A grav gun would be nice for Tech Marine. I would like a grav pistol, but it sounds like that's not what we're getting. We're getting something else.
Swapping out
This way, brothers. Ring through the grit, brothers.
Like, okay. I'll take it. Looking forward to seeing what they do for Siege Mode next patch. I tried for the first time. Getting to the end was very long-winded. Yeah. Dude, even wave 25. Like 99% of teams, dude. It's like people just don't want to sit there for that long. I'm usually checked out by like 20-30. Unless I'm in like a really coordinated team. Actually, by wave 20, I'm checked out from just playing randoms. I'm like, okay, we're on the kill slog. He's vanished. I'm curious to see. So they said they're gonna do a roadmap update, right? So I'm curious to see if we're going to get a new map before patch 15. Because I think it's kind of silly if they split the new map and all these new requisition overhauls, because they're rebalancing siege mode in this patch, so it'll feel better. But if you only have the same map, people have already played on that for like almost a year now. It's not going to feel like a new edition, you know what I mean? Like, people are going to play siege mode for a bit and probably drop off again. If they want it to be like an actual mode, it needs like more maps. They just launched it with a new map. Otherwise, it feels like half an update for siege mode. But we'll see what they do. We have Warhammer Skulls in a month as well, so we might get more there.
Acknowledged and ready. We are back on the move.
Like, siege mode's too slow, yeah. It's not a very dynamic mode, is it? It's like all the areas kind of feel the same. You just wander around killing shit. And a lot of the new things they're adding, they don't sound very wow, that was, I wish I had Radiant Tech now. It's a lot of fucking warriors. Hold on. All blocking me, fucks. I genuinely despise sword warriors. Those bone swords can suck my ass. Each wave should be 100% random in Siege. I feel like horde-based modes are like really enticing for casual players usually, but like this one did not hit the mark. Yours 3 is way better. It needs fortifications, I'll say that. It needs to be like an actual siege. They have a bunch of swarm tech in the game, use that. What cometh next? Yeah, what they're adding to siege mode though in the actual requisition store, it doesn't sound very I mean, it sounds pretty cool. Right after that. I use Zaku Nightmare for the tier 1. Pretty much. Alright, we're going to try to obliterate him from reality real quick. Once this is done. I'm gonna scream and I can... Yeah. Oh, my game just crashed? It was too powerful, chat. My murder of the Zoanthrope was actually just too OP and crashed my whole game. Come the fuck on. Whatever. The power was too great. The hive mind was like, is that a stalker bolt rifle? Crash that man's PC now! It has to be done. Guess you could say it's a bug. It's really something. Well, I still had the testing menu on. The testing menu this time around definitely crashes more than it did before. Hive mind couldn't take the L. Like, hold on. Did he just obliterate that thing's skull in 2 seconds? That's fucking annoying. I guess we'll do it again. I guess so. That is our plight. The new Terminus boss is already working, just crashing your game. Oh yeah, it's peak chat. Yeah. Canon tabletop Neurothrop. What, getting deleted from reality? Maybe. Is that the canon Neurothrop? Tori, thank you for the raid. Hello, Tori. Welcome. Our game just crashed. Yonk, the bunny zoomies are coming. What is up? Still no permission for YouTube? Oh, yeah. I don't even know how to do that. I'm sure Frog just DM me. Bringing some peeps from finishing up Dawn of War 2 Retribution. Dawn of War 2, isn't that the one everybody hates? Or that Dawn of War 3? Guys, which one's the one everybody hates? You want to tell me you have the screenshots? You showed me once and I forgot. This brain of mine is something else. Something exquisite. In a bad way. Alright, we're gonna grab our soccer ball rifle again. We're gonna go for full great might damage this time, actually. Yeah, do that. Who needs ammo? Remote threat. A bit much. We probably do want to increase capacity. Let's be real. When's the Thunderhammer for Tech Marine coming? Do they even use Thunderhammers? I think the Iron Fathers do. Not the Iron Fathers, the Iron Priest, whichever one's the Space Wolf one, they do. Three is an unlucky number, I guess. Dawn of War skipped it. 3 is the one that doesn't exist. Okay. Copy that. I think I like the, I mean, I'm gonna play Dawn of War 4 when that's out. Do I want to take into Inferno? No. Ballistic Engine again. Actually, we'll do a Termination this time. That was more fun. That's more fun than... No, it's not. I just remember the finale. Every time I think of Termination, I think of the finale, and I'm like, wait a second. 4 isn't out yet? That's true. It's coming. Shit, dude. Can't even crash my fucking game.
Scans retaking those sectors is a lost
Wait,
cause.
which one is this? God damn it, didn't pick the right one either. I'm just fucking up relentlessly now. Okay. We'll fix it, chat. It will all be fixed. Okay, let's grab the proper bolt for this time. The fucking loading screens in this game are god awful. Really, really awful. Alright, hopefully it doesn't crash my game when I kill Neurothrope this time. First tour streamer, true. We've only been streaming for 7 months, dude. Leave me alone. 8 months. Wait, how long? 9 months? It's been 9 months. 10 months almost. Consistency is key, that's true. True for like everything in life ever.
Those sectors is a lost cause. Bombardment from orbit risks collateral damage, so we need a more targeted approach.
Well, let's go in.
Commandeer a Nova Cannon implosive warhead from the Navy supplies in the Astra Militarum depot and deliver the payload by rail. We shall collapse the superstructure from below.
We will secure the Militarum depot in no time, Lieutenant.
Why do I have his plasma?
Keep
Whatever.
close, brothers. Do
I'm not
get
backing up.
separated in this storm.
The battle disturbs Amarax's arid landscape. Dust swirls can arise within the warning. If conditions obscure
Oh, I have the wrong perks on too.
look for the flashing
Okay.
guideposts.
I forgot whenever I swap out the fucking menu, it'll do this to me. Whatever, we're doing it live. Not optimal, not optimal. We'll find out what we have after the match.
The storm has dissipated. Advance when it is clear.
Replenished and ready.
Okay.
Ring through the great roads.
I wasn't sure if my rating impact was up. I think they always show you that at some point.
The storm has dissipated.
Prepare for low visibility.
Did I play Chaos Gate or Mechanicus? I have played Chaos Gate Demon Hunter. It's pretty good. Oh, years ago though. I played that. I actually preferred XCOM 2 with mods. that were all 40K-ified. For the actual 40K XCOM games, the Mechanicus 2 and Cascade.
The storm has dissipated.
God. To look into that, didn't know about the mods. There are a lot of 40K mods. Obviously, you still have to fight like the XCOM enemies, but like Space Marine armor, Guardsman armor, Guardsman voices from Dawn of War for your XCOM characters. Pretty fun.
Lights will guide us. All states ready to start. Enhanced visuals incoming.
Wait, I don't even think I have. Do I have? There ain't no way I didn't take Mount. I didn't even take the Emperor's Vengeance. I know we did. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna run this on Termination. We're gonna swap the first and run on Termination. We got a nice little murder on the Neurothrope again. I'll run on Termination. The third time we backed out of this, but I'll run on Term. That sounds more fun than Ballistic Engine again. Lost to Orcs, Black Legion, third-party faction. XCOM 2 has multiple 40K enemy mods too. That's cool. Right. Yeah, okay, there we go. Proper now. One perk change. Cool, cool. Actually, I had to do a couple. Gotta do this. Alright guys, finally, after all of that, we can finally play the game.
I can feel the recurve wearing off. Hope they managed to secure additional rations from other racks.
Back to the loading screen, let's go.
The Tyranids have already established their capillary towers. They mean to harvest this planet's biomass. They will take Kadaku, but we will make them pay for it.
The loading screen, yeah, baby, that's what it's all about. That's what like 99% of this game feels like sometimes.
Their weapons will lead the counterattack.
They better cook with this next patch, play that much. Tech Marine was a really good update. Tech Marine's a really fun class, but it's hard to follow up a class. Like, new classes are usually quite popular in games.
The Cadians will only last so long against that brute. The fortress's Icarus las cannons are strong enough to bring down that beast and the towers. Even with your aid, we do not have the forces to penetrate the main gate. You will need another way in. Ah, thanks. We shall handle the Hierophant from here. This path will lead you into the jungle and towards the fortress. May the Emperor grant you success. We must continue towards the fortress, bro. Captain, we are leaving the Cadian position to seek a way to access the fortress's cannons. The front gate is inaccessible, so you must enter from there. The fortress schematics are short-range reclamation center. Travel beneath the turret and up into the fortress. A surprise attack. I approve. Magazine out! Magazine in!
Here. No boss spawn, that's lame. Cornflakes, thank you for the prime. Ha ha ha. Cornflakes. I see what you did there. For those of you who couldn't see in the YouTube chat, it was like KHORNE. With a pun, if you will. Oh wait, no, you definitely can't see it. It's on the screen. Never mind. Point is. No. Phoenix Point was the best with the manual aim, but Sally was abandoned. Which one was that? Phoenix Point? Oh god. Flakes for the flakes run. Cereal's pretty good. Okay. Bit of an uneventful start, but oh, I still have Titan Vigor on. That's awkward. That's not too bad, though. That's pretty good for this build. Is there auto aim on PC? Yeah, dude. Every shot automatically goes right to their head. Crazy. There's no auto aim on PC, dude. Unless you mean like... Unless you mean like aim assist, in which case also no. If you play with a controller, there is, but... Or on keyboard and mouse. Anything up here? FTG is the auto aim. Yeah, dude, I'm so good at aiming. Totally. A neuro throw. That's actually pretty good for us. cool. It was nice of them all to clump around that melta bomb.
Captain, the waste center entrance and our victory are right ahead.
Right, no relic there.
The hive ships are moving into range of the capillary towers. We are in Kadaka's final hours.
Yeah. Oh, whatever. You hate aim assist. I try to aim at someone summoning and it tries something else. Why keyboard and mouse is the best input. You guys, somebody once wrote a whole Reddit post about me. So they came into my live chat and I told them that keyboard and mouse was superior for aiming. And they shamefully deleted their Reddit post after even Reddit called them dumb.
We are in the fortress, brothers.
When Reddit comes to my defense, that's when you know you're wrong. They'll only come when it's like egregious, okay? The most hinged behavior.
I assume the reclamation.
My stream open in one tab, the Reddit post open in the other.
Spread out. We activate these consoles and we gain access to the fortress and its weapons.
The subreddit is full of console plebs. I mean, that's like most of the game's player base is console players. Definitely not PC. You fucked. What you made me do.
Only after we activate the consoles can we enter the fortress, brothers.
Why do you keep getting level 1s in your hard strats is what you want to know? Because Saber's solution to the hard to like low levels is removing XP, but like the people that join the stratagems aren't joining for XP anyways, they're joining for accolades. Just level gate it, that's all they have to do. They actually haven't been able to figure this out for like a year plus. Quite funny. It also took Darktide like 2 years to do that, but in Darktide's defense, they didn't try to address it already. Like, Saber actually tried to address it, they just addressed it in like the worst way possible. They're joining on hopes and dreams. Exactly. They'd have said PC players post mod content. Like, what kind of mod content? Just like showing it like an Astartes overhaul outfit.
Let us find this substance and purge it. The tyrannic pollution ensnares the system. These two are alone. There must be
Astartes
scores
overhaul, that's funny.
nearby.
Space Marine 2 subreddit's always been kind of fucking strange. Ever since the launch. The only thing they've been consistent on is having bad balance stakes. I know Revan was telling me some guy was telling him that Retribution Vanguard was like the best fucking thing you possibly use, and like the 50% melee buff. He was telling him to use the Inferno pistol, improved melee perk. And somebody told Revan, if you're aware who Revan is a Rogue Trader content creator, does all the spreadsheets for that game. And he was like, some guy was telling him that the improved melee perk on the Inferno pistol plus Retribution was like the best melee damage you could possibly get in the game. And he messaged me. He's like, "Hey, dude, is this snake oil that I'm like hearing here?" I was like, "Yeah, dude, that's actually bullshit. So it's like the worst damage calculation in the game. It's better than 0, but not as good as it sounds initially." So he told that guy that. He asked him like, "Hey, can you show me the damage numbers on it if it's actually that good?" And the guy made 4 alt accounts to demoed him and called him an elitist piece of shit. So that was quite funny. I feel bad they only get 60 FPS on consoles. Dude, I feel like that is the reason why. So, I will occasionally get a comment. It's like, is your game in like, they're like, is your game in, I don't even know, like fast forward or something. It doesn't make any sense. I don't even know why this would come from, because you could literally just compare frames and see if that's true. But, I'll occasionally get a question like, is your game like being fast forwarded here? What's going on? And it's either number 1 because they're stuck in like 30 FPS console, or the FOV slider is giving them like a perception issue. It's taking everything, like all of the movement looks faster. Something like that. You remember when console players used to say the human eye can only see 60 frames for something? Copium? Dude, people say stupid shit all the time. It's best not to engage at all. Some guy came in here the other day and asked me, why do you not respond to every comment? I'm like, first of all, that would take me, I would never get anything done if I respond to every single comment. Also, that sounds terrible for my mental health. You know how many like fucking like god-awful comments I get? Like, is it really good for my brain to sit there and be like, oh, this guy called me a dipshit today? Oh, I feel good. It feels so great. And then do that on repeat like 60 times. Probably not. If you guys saw the brain rot comments I got sometimes, you'd be like, oh, that's why he doesn't respond all the time. Which is better, Height and Vigor or Relentless Pursuit? Depends what you're playing. With Argent Edge, I think Relentless Pursuit's a bit better, but... Your opinion, which class is the absolute number 1 at the moment? Well, I mean, number 1 in damage is Assault, number 1 or attack, number 1 in general performance, probably Bulwark. I don't think there's many people that disagree with that outright. I feel like the parasocial stuff for content creators would be so off-putting. It doesn't actually happen as much as you'd think. I think most people... Occasionally you get some people that are like, you know, maybe a little, like, excited, but, you know, you don't know anybody's life story. You don't know the person you're talking to, so it could just be that, like, you know, there are people who struggle with mental illness, and not like a harmful, like a directly hostile mental illness, and this is their only place to have, like, any escape, so... I usually come into like any kind of comment I read, or like anybody that like says some weird shit in chat, and I'm like, that's a little odd. You don't really know who they are. It could be totally harmless, you know. Although they're not being dicks, it's all that really matters, right? And as far as parasocial stuff goes, some people don't know boundaries, but that's pretty rare, in my experience. That's only happened to me one time, and it wasn't even on this channel. would say 99% of people, though, are completely normal chatters. Especially my chat. My chat, I literally get, like, I don't know, I don't really have any issues with my chat. I saw today the JJK's channel pretty cool. Yeah, I gotta upload on it again. Even though season 3's over and Mojalo is also over. But probably the worst possible time to do so, but maybe I'll talk about Invincible, who knows. Alright, thanks for dragging my aim. Oh, that's how you fell my trap card. That's a true bore. See, if we got a, if that was a Halo match, we got a true bore there. Easy.
That is our way to the battle, my brothers.
I have not watched the latest season yet. Was waiting for all the episodes to come out. Anime viewer only. Well, you know, you should watch. You should watch my friend Orion and Alonzi, who posts a bunch of episode reviews for that. They make great content. They make way better content than me because they're not a fucking gamer. Actually, they are gamers, but.
Smells like fresh munitions.
Wednesdays are looking pretty good at the moment. Invincible and The Boys. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I know how The Boys ends, though. It's becoming a little obvious. They might throw like a little Hail Mary in there, but we'll see. I'm pretty sure, without like any major spoilers, like what's happened already, I'm pretty sure that Homelander's going to get the V1. He's going to be immune to whatever it is. And then they're probably going to find a way to strip him of all his powers at the end of the series instead of killing him. But for him, that'd be like a fate worse than death, right? Do I have to finish the mission, chat? Probably I can just hit the return to battle part button and consider it complete, right? I'll have to do the whole thing. Oh my god, where'd all the Tyranids go? Alright guys, that's all from me for today. Thank you for watching. That's all from me for today. I'm tired as fuck. And I don't feel like doing the ending portion of that mission. But thank you guys. I'll be on tomorrow. Probably. Should be. For at least a little bit. Probably in the morning. That is all from me. Bye-bye.